So I bought a car. She's ugly, dusty, smelly, and she's old as hell. But she's my old as hell. Imagine somebody just get in there, smash the door. That would be rough. We recently sold my wife's car. Yeah, the one I was doing all that work to. I saw this on Facebook. Lady was asking $4,500 for it. I said no ma'am. Ended up getting it for $2,500. The whole reason I bought this car is honestly just to learn. So that being said, it is not perfect. It has so many issues with it. Engine lights, suspension problems. I haven't even cleaned it yet. Apparently these are pretty easy to work on. Easy. I've had a lot of cars, I've done work to a lot of cars, but almost all of it has been cosmetic. I don't really understand how to do the engine stuff, the transmission, the suspension, what actually makes a car work. So I'm hoping that this will just teach me all those things and I can bring you guys for the journey. So let's do it. Starting off with the inside, it doesn't look that bad, but I promise you it kind of is. The people who had this car were definitely smokers. So honestly, it looks pretty clean. Like that's part of the reason why I think I was excited to get it. Like it's dirty, but it's not like terrible. So you can see there's like crust on the steering wheel, crust on the floor, blah, 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 blah. And what really was getting me with the whole smoking thing is you can see all of these little tiny holes on the seats. That's ash and causing the seats to burn. And then like all of these little dots right here, those are all from smoking stuff too. I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's all from like smoking stuff. And then obviously we have like things like this we'll need to change, like the knobs, all of the little fabric. I don't know why they had a random battery in the back seat. I think he replaced the other one and just left it there. But like, more often than not, everything is clean. This is how I really know there were smokers, because that does not just happen from drinking coffee in the morning. But overall, like it's a really good car. The outside looks good. It's clean. It's been in an accident, and I'll show that in a second too. Like you can see it's kind of different color matched at the front. You can tell they replaced both front fenders and the bumper, but like honestly it's really not that bad. It looks okay. Like if we get some better suspension, some different wheels and rims, and then if we just like get all this black stuff a little more shiny, I think we'll honestly have a really good looking car. And the engine doesn't look bad either. It's obviously stock, there's nothing special about it, but everything's where it's supposed to. Everything is clean, everything is functioning, everything looks good, and most importantly it runs pretty strong. So although we have stuff to fix, we should be okay. Here's where you can tell they were trying to put the bumper back on, but again it's not paint matched and it's a little bit gapped up, and then you can tell they didn't even put any wheel liner back in, so it's obviously been in a wreck. And then just small stuff like this that we have to fix on the exterior and on the interior, and then we need to get a different spare tire as well because this one is bigger than what it's supposed to be, so this doesn't close down and it shakes around, but it's good other than that. One thing to note too is like I really don't know what I'm doing, so if this car is a little too much, like there's too much going on or stuff that I don't really understand, then I'm probably not gonna do it. Like if there's like some engine work that I can do and it makes sense, then like I'm all for it. But if there's something just like absolutely wild that I have no idea about, then maybe it's time to make it a flip versus, you know, versus like a project that's gonna take me forever. Because like I said, I live in an apartment complex. I pointed like I live in my car, but I live in an apartment complex. I can't drop an engine out here. I can't do anything crazy. So I just want to make sure before I get in over my head that I'm actually going to be able to finish out what I start. And there's things I know that I can do that I will do. But other than that, like if there's something crazy, like I'm just not that guy. I'm not in the place in my life yet where it makes sense for me to pull something out that I've just never really done before, especially if I don't have the means or the place to do it. So yeah, we're going to learn with this car. I think it'll be a fun time, and I'm definitely going to bring you guys along for the journey, for the sponsorships, every single thing. I'm going to walk through what I do, and I hope it's the one that I can learn on. But if it's not, you know, $2,500 is not a terrible loss, so we should be all good. But with that being said, if you have any advice for Civics, or just know where to get parts, or even just have seen a really cool build that you think I should look at for inspiration, shoot it over to me. Send it in the comments, send it in the DMs, whatever it is. I'm always down to hear what you guys have to say and figure this thing out together. So I really appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit the like if you like this video. And again, if you have comments, put them down below. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces.